Hey ho, YouTube land, welcome back to Old School Hockey Cards channel with Jeff and Jordy the Cardinal. Today we're going to be doing some 2016-17 Upper Deck Artifacts goodness. And I just wanted to point this out here. What is it with the Detroit Red Wings just rocking the Artifacts boxes these last two seasons? Huh? Interesting. What else is interesting is what I'm busting into today is a blaster box. I haven't seen those for previous years. Granted, I didn't do a ton of research. This year, or last year, excuse me, for 15-16, this was the only way I found Artifacts available. It doesn't say it's a hobby box, but if you look on the packs, it says they're hobby. So, good to go that way, I guess. This says it's a blaster box, and if you look on the packs, it says they are blasters. So that just makes me wonder. If you buy, I've seen hobby boxes of these opened on YouTube. I've seen them available on the web. They're a lot more expensive. If you break it down price per card, they're a lot more expensive than the blasters, which makes me wonder if, like with other things, the hobby box, you get your highest percentage of hits, autos, jerseys, that kind of thing. And with the blasters, not so much. Anyway, this comes with 7 packs plus 1 bonus pack. I can never figure out which one the bonus pack is, so they all look the same. What's up with that, Upper Deck? So we're going to open half of these. So if I try to open them all, it'll be like a 50-minute video. Because you know me, I get to talking. Alright, so we're going to start off with our first pack of 16-17 Upper Deck Artifacts. And this is a series, I like this as a 100-card base series, or base set, excuse me, which I'm going to collect. I collected last year's as well, which I've almost completed. Very nice looking base cards. I've seen some other guys that open them up really seem to like them. So Mr. Reinhardt for the Sabres. Hey, check this out. My favorite goalie, Peter Mrazek. This is a Ruby Parallel, numbered 128 out of 299. Very nice. And then we've got a base of Mark Stone for the Sens, Blake Wheeler for the Jets, and Ryan Getzlaf for the Ducks. Pack number 2. Evgeny Kuznetsov for my Capitals. Hey, Braden Holtby for my Capitals. Yeah. Ryan O'Reilly for the Sabres. John Klingberg for the Stars. And hey, Backstrom for my Capitals. There's like 3 Capitals in that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It was also an all-base pack, and I don't recall ever getting an all-base pack in last year's Artifacts. But oh well. If you're collecting the base set like I am, that's not such a bad thing. Alright, Mr. Lundqvist for the Rangers. Anders Lee for the Isles. Cam Talbot for the Oilers. Boy, is he off to a great start this season or what? I was watching hockey the other day and they, gosh, he's ranked in like the top 3 goalies. I forget what they were using as the metrics for how they were doing that. But yeah, he's on fire this year. For the Oilers, for that matter, they're like the second best team, again, whatever metrics that they were using. And who was the first? The Oilers were second, and I can't remember who was first, but anyway, it was another team that, the Habs. They're having a heck of a year already. Granted, we're only 2 weeks in. Eriksson, no longer playing for Bruins, and Ryan Strome for yeah, so the Habs and the Oilers didn't even make it to the playoff last year. Now they're like one of the hottest teams coming out of the gate this year. But that's kind of cool to see. Speaking of Canadian teams, Ryan Miller for the Nucks. Hey, speaking of the Habs, Carey Price. Shea Weber, no longer with the Predators. Kyle Palmieri with the Devils. And Patrick Marleau still playing for the Sharks. So, out of those 4 packs, I got a Ruby Parallel. Not exactly a huge hit ratio coming out of this Artifacts Blaster. That's 4 of the 8 packs. Hopefully the other 4 will have some hit goodness. Maybe some autos, maybe some patches, maybe some jerseys, maybe some other numbered parallels. So right now, that's all that Jordy the Cardinal and I have for you. We'll be back soon opening the other half of this blaster. Until then, stay tuned for other goodness coming from Old School Hockey Cards. Thank you for tuning in.